Okay. So how's everything going?
All good.
Yeah.
It's all good. Yeah. No complaints.
How are you doing, Dr. Phillip?
Doing well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me just text a couple more people.
Okay.
Maribel, did you have any problems with the connection?
She's muted.
Yeah. Maribel, did you have any problems with the connection?
No, just that. No,
No?
nothing.
Okay, good.
Mm-mm.
How are you doing?
Good, good. And yourself?
Good, good.
Sorry, I'm driving home from work.
Yeah.
Nobody has signed on yet?
Yeah, Dr. Phillips on, Jim is on, and also Angel's on. How are you doing, Angel?
She has to unmute herself.
Let me ask her. So, Dr. Phillip, you're taller than what I expected.
Exactly my thoughts.
Yeah.
I guess I look short next to the palm trees, right?
I was going to say it must be the palm trees. It must be the palm trees. That's it.
I think so. So Fernando was giving me good news. The good news was that his high blood pressure medication, he's been on his high blood pressure medication for 8 years, Dr. Phillip. And he started the CBDA in December, right? So December, and it's been what, like 6 months, and they removed it completely.
Awesome.
Mhm.
Very good. Very good. Yeah, I just read another article last night about the not only the importance, but the potency of CBDA. And again, what sets CTFO apart is the fact that they've got this proprietary blend, the 10X Pure, that stabilizes it. And if you could deliver that and make it bioavailable, now not only do you have something more potent, but you have something that's stronger and more effective. So we're light years ahead of everyone else. And then I read another article last night, and I just shared this with Steve and Stu and David, the marketing director, that there are companies out there that are trying to stabilize CBDA, and the most that they can get into a bottle is about maybe 10% of what we can. So again, we're light years ahead of everyone else.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, we are. So for some reason, Angel can't talk right now.
Okay. I know she was interested in the Super 7 for her children. So she's going to be getting that pretty soon as well.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah, I just had a patient yesterday who I hadn't seen in a couple years, and a young guy, 37, and he finally said, yeah, I need to get serious. He's, if I remember correctly, 390, something like that, big guy. but he's also tall, but still heavy. So we talked about everything that can help him out, from the CBDA with pain, the CBDA aspect from the broad spectrum to help out with the entourage effect, the glutathione kind of replacement with the CelluV, the baseline kind of nutritional foundation with the Ultimate and the Super 7. So we kind of hit on everything that can help him out with just kind of supporting him. And then obviously from the weight management side, he was really excited about the Extreme Shake, the Shape and Burn, and coffee. So he's kind of like a walking, well, as soon as he gets started on everything, he'll end up being kind of like a walking testimony. But he finally, after years, and this is what usually happens after years, just talking to people, they finally come around and say, okay, I need to do something. I need to jumpstart. And this was a perfect case in point.
That's true. No, that's true.
You just froze a little bit, Jovi.
A little
There
bit.
you go. Now you're back. Yeah, now you're back. Yeah. So,
Dr. Phillip, it's Maribel. I have some questions because I finally was able to take my mom to the doctor. I convinced her to go after 3 years. And so she had some blood work done, and it came back that she had low iron, so she's anemic. So they're asking her to take ferro, that iron. I can't say the words that they put on the prescriptions. So iron and folic acid. Of course, the vitamin D, because she came back extremely low at 19, and I think her A1C was 6.5.
Ooh.
Yeah. And of course, plenty of water, plenty of liquids. So, any recommendations and when it comes to these the products? Because I already got her the iron pills. I already got her, the vitamins that she's needing. In regards to the 6 point, the A1C, we're waiting to speak to her doctor on the next visit, which is in August.
So everything that we kind of talked about last week pertains, and that is, and this is where Christopher and I differ a little bit, and that he is a really strong advocate for intermittent fasting and a ketogenic diet. And while that works, and I'll support anyone that wants to do it, it's kind of hard. So I usually like to start people off on a modified ketogenic diet, and that means the carbohydrates that you get should primarily come from vegetables and not grains. So in your mom's case, that would help out tremendously because dark green leafy vegetables are usually a good source of iron. So it's a natural source of iron. She's not going to get constipated because depending on what her body is saying, you said that her iron tests were low, but I didn't hear her say anything about the hemoglobin or hematocrit.
They didn't say that, but I do have the blood the results. I think the hemoglobins, let me make sure. I don't remember if they were in the red. But yeah. And she's 81, and I think to do the extreme keto diet is going to be very hard for her. So right. I already told her, let's cut off, because she likes her bread. I already told her, let's cut the bread out,
Mhm.
let's eat fruits and veggies and protein. But I think it's something like, I know there's cookies in the house, so I
Yeah.
gotta throw those out.
Yeah, so maybe also curtail the fruit,
Okay.
at least until she gets started. And just concentrate on the veggies for getting her carbohydrates in, if you will. That'll help out. And then additionally, there are some kind of ketogenic breads that are made from, and I think Joe even talked about this, that are made from like almond flour or something like that. So if she has to have something bread-like, there's actually bread that are made from nut. So that may be something. So this way she doesn't feel like she's cutting out everything that she likes.
Okay.
And then,
I do have manna bread at home.
not heard of that.
Never heard of. Okay.
Okay.
I'll look at what it has.
Okay. And then as far as what we offer, again, what I was saying about this other gentleman, Cell-UV for glutathione, especially since she's 81, that'll help her out. That'll also help to boost her immune system, and detoxify the liver, because most likely with an A1C of 6.5, she possibly has a little bit of fatty liver. So it'll help out with that too. And then just a good baseline multiple. So we have the ultimate and then the super 7. That'll help her out too.
Okay.
Does she like coffee or tea?
She's a coffee drinker in the morning.
You kind of cut out. She is or she is not.
She is a coffee drinker in the mornings.
Good. So we've got our CBDA coffee, and we also have the keto creamer, and that'll help her out with creating that kind of bullet coffee in order to boost her metabolism.
Okay.
And then again, most likely she probably has some type of underlying autoimmune issue, so the CBDA oil would be beneficial for her too.
And she's been taking.
Okay.
Because remember I was giving her that in the mornings.
Okay.
I'm looking at her blood results, and then I just saw that the cholesterol was high.
How high?
Let me see. Wait, let me go back to it. Sorry. She's at 241.
And what was the LDL?
146.
So she's kind of high. But again, at 81, how aggressive does she want to be? So she can do some natural things. Fish oil will help out with decreasing cholesterol. Just make sure you find something that's either wild or line caught, so it doesn't have mercury in it. Psyllium fiber seems to help out. So those are some natural things. And then again, just by getting all the green leafy vegetables, that's a good natural source of fiber. So that's going to help out.
And I remember she used to eat a lot of green vegetables. At points she would say, I'm craving them. And right
Good.
now I haven't heard her mention that lately.
Okay. So remember, I think we talked a little bit about this. Spinach, Swiss chard, kale, rapini, all those are the deep green leafy vegetables that are going to help to feed her gut, give her iron, and then provide fiber.
Okay. Um, definitely. Yeah. I know that the dark green leafy vegetables are, or the greens. I know that, and she like them. So me too. So I
Mhm.
know it'll benefit all of us.
Yeah, very good, very good.
And I did receive my 3 bags of Celluvi, so I'll be sharing that with her.
Good deal, good deal, good deal.
Thank you, doctor.
Well, you're welcome, you're welcome.
Alma came on Saturday. She's Bertha's sister. Alma, do you have any questions for Dr. Phillip? Because I know you had mentioned that you were interested in doing the shake.
Yes, the shake, and then I was interested in trying the Celluvi. I think that's
Yeah.
how you say it.
Mhm.
Um, so I just haven't gotten a chance to actually order them or look into it. I've been busy with work, but I'm off tomorrow, so I'm definitely going to look into it. And then also trying this CBD oil as well.
Okay,
'Cause I think you did say that that helps with was it you or somebody told me that it helps with the A1C? Is that true or
yeah,
how?
so, and that was kind of interesting because um, we we knew from research that it seems to help out with insulin resistance. And then through Jovi's group, we've kind of proved that it's helped out because people's A1C has been lowered it. And I've seen it a little bit in my practice, um, not as concentrated as in Jovi's group.
Okay. And then also, um, will the shakes help me? Because I'm extremely busy, so I really don't have time to like have breakfast and stuff. Or I'm busy at work and I really don't have I don't have anything to eat until like dinner. So will the shakes help out with that?
Yeah. I mean, the only reason I'm laughing is because I'm in the same boat as you are, in that first thing in the morning, we have a lot going on. We exercise, we pray. We really don't have a lot of time to make a breakfast, if you will. So we have a breakfast shake. And then I don't really get a lunch because I'm usually charting or writing notes. So I have a shake at lunchtime. So 5 days out of the week, I'm having shakes twice a day. And then my meal is usually some type of protein and then a big salad or some type of vegetable dish. So you can do it for convenience. You can do it to conscientiously kind of get in some better calories for yourself. Um, Either way, it's going to help you out.
Okay. And then also I can add some like veggies with it. Let's say like spinach or um whatever with the shakes, right?
You can. Um, and again, thinking more about the ketogenic aspect of it, our shake in the morning, the only thing we add to it is a nut and we rotate the nuts around. So walnuts, pistachios, almonds, pecans, pumpkin seeds, which is not a nut. Um, so, and that's to make it more protein and fat based, ketogenic, if you will.
Gotcha. Okay.
So if you want to add a carbohydrate, I would add it at lunchtime. So during the strawberry season, we added strawberries at the lunchtime shake, just because it was in season. So if you want to add a carbohydrate, I would add it to your lunchtime shake. And the theory is, and this is the whole idea about intermittent fasting and boosting your metabolism. So the theory is, at night you've pretty much burned up all your calories from sugar, and then when we exercise, you're forcing your body into ketosis. In other words, you're forcing your body to break down fat for energy. So if you're going to then fuel the body, you want to give it protein and maybe some fat, not carbohydrates. So this way you can keep your insulin level as low as possible, keep your metabolism as high as possible, and kind of continue that fat metabolism as long as you can. So during the day, most people are a little bit more busier, a little bit more active. So then if you're going to add some carbohydrate, there'll be the time to add it.
Okay, during the day, like for breakfast, right?
Lunchtime.
Lunchtime. Okay.
Yeah.
And I've also added like a small avocado or half an avocado, and also spinach and kale to it, just to have it. It's a little bit thicker, so it's more like a malt, but it's also consistent with your good fats in there.
Exactly. If you're not used to kale can be a little bit bitter. So one of the ways to kind of reduce some of that bitterness is to rub it with lemon juice, and that kind of breaks it down a little bit. Plus, it'll give it a little bit of a lemony kind of tangy type of flavor. So you can try that.
Okay, thank you.
Mhm.
And then also, I was thinking of probably purchasing the multivitamins. I think I tried those Saturday.
Mhm.
They're the chewable ones, right?
So there's two. There's one called Super 7, which has all the super fruits in it, which helps out your liver, helps out your immune system. And then there is what's called the ultimate vitamin, and that's the multi. The beautiful thing about the multi is that it is processed or packaged, if you will, with the 10x Pure, so that this way it helps make it more bioavailable. So you're getting more of what's in the capsule.
Oh, okay. So then I should take both of them then?
Yeah, that's what I do, and I mean
Oh,
that's what my wife does. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, it's been helping a lot of people, the immune and the Super 7.
Yeah.
With the Cell UV2 combined together.
And then I know in the sample bag that I received, there was a pill, a fat burn, I think it's called.
Shape and
Shape and
burn.
burn.
Shape, what was the name of it? It was Shape and Burn, or what was it?
Shape and burn. Mhm.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I really liked that one. I tried that one. I think I would take it in the morning, and I'm kind of like, it gives me I feel energized, but actually I think I only had like what, 4 pills, I think 2 pills in each little envelope.
Mhm.
So what does that exactly do? Just give you energy and that's it, or?
So a couple of things. It's called Shape and Burn for two reasons. The shaping part is to help out with weight reduction, specifically fat reduction. And then the burn part is to increase your metabolism, which helps you burn fat and reduce weight. So that's why it's called Shape and Burn, because it helps to kind of remodel and reshape your body. My wife and I really didn't need to reduce weight, but we were part of the study group anyway, just to see how it worked. And I have what's called a bioimpedance scale, which means that I could measure my percent body weight, my percent body fat, and I ended up losing 2% body fat. So it helps out with literally reshaping. And not only does it boost your metabolism, but and it's a bad term, and but I guess it kind of fits. It's called brain hacking, or it's called a nootropic, which means that it helps the brain kind of rethink how the body is feeling. So that's why you probably felt better. You probably had some better focus. It helps with the satiety center, so it makes you feel fuller. So those are all the benefits of it.
Okay, yeah, I did. I really enjoyed. I really liked it. I felt different. I'm like, okay, and what else did I try? I think the shake. Oh, and the coffee. Even though I'm not a coffee drinker, um, that was good though. It didn't give me like, normally I stay away from coffee because it gives me that when I drink it and then I get, after I'm done drinking the coffee, I get this like kind of like I'm exhausted. Like, I don't know how to describe that feeling. That's why try to stay away from coffee, because I don't like that feeling.
Yeah.
Um, Go ahead, doctor.
So I was going to say, it's kind of interesting because for some people, what caffeine will do is it'll kind of stimulate a adrenal rush, if you will. That kind of adrenal rush could then drive your blood sugar down, so you become somewhat hypoglycemic, so you can feel kind of fatigued after you get a little bit of a rush. The coffees that we have, specifically the ones with the CBDA in it, seems to help level off that kind of rush, if you will. So that's one thing. And then there's a vanilla latte that has some of the keto creamer in it. So you'll get that kind of boost. But for me personally, I'll add the keto creamer anyway to the vanilla, because then it's more like a dessert. And I just like drinking coffee. I like the flavor. So I'll usually have 2 cups a day. Matter of fact, that's what's in my cup right now. Just because I like coffee. And it, like you said, it doesn't give you that kind of crazy jittery rush, if you will.
Right. Yeah, it's not like a crash. Like, I don't know, like I would drink coffee and then at the end it's like I feel like tired. It's a horrible feeling. That's why I stayed away from coffee.
Mhm.
And then when I actually had the samples last week, I'm like, oh no, this is coffee. I don't want it. I already drank it, and I'm like, great, now I'm gonna have like a crash or. But then no, I actually felt great. And then I'm like, oh, okay, well, let's just have some more. And I felt good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's the typical response that people have.
Yeah, thank you. And then what else did I try? Yeah, it was so many. The keto creamer I tried as well. I haven't tried I have the sample of the CBD oil. I haven't tried that yet,
Mhm.
which I probably will. I mean, do I take this like um first thing in the morning, or does it matter, or
The
can I
cream,
take it
right?
at night?
The one that you apply in your skin. So you're not gonna ingest it. You have to put that one in your skin.
Oh,
It would
okay.
be on your joints. Yeah. No, so
Oh,
don't
thank
ingest that
goodness
one.
because I was gonna. Oh
Yeah,
wow,
don't
okay.
ingest that
All
one.
right. Okay, so yeah. There was a reason why I didn't take it. But yeah, all right. So I'll give that a try. So that's for the joints, right?
Yes.
So
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
any type of topical pain you may have, whether it be a joint or a sore muscle, any type of topical type of discomfort you have.
Okay.
It does have camphor and menthol, so I would just, and just to be absolutely clear, I don't think you would do this, but just because we're recording this, you should stay away from mucous membranes. So in other words, if you have a headache, don't rub it on your forehead because it could get into your eyes, in other words.
Okay. Okay, well, thank you for the info.
Welcome. Sure.
And I think I also put in there, the exfoliator, and that would be for your
Yes.
face. So that one's really good too.
Yes, I actually tried that. I tried it and I really like that one too.
Yeah.
So I still have one more, so I probably use that tonight. But yeah, I'm like really impressed with the products so far, just the samples that I've gotten. So, like I said, I'm gonna order Cell UV, the shakes, vanilla and chocolate, because I really like the vanilla and chocolate.
Mhm.
And the one, and then the oil, or which one's the one that lowers the A1C?
That's the
The
oil.
CBDA.
Which one was it? I'm sorry, which one was it?
Go ahead,
Yeah,
Joey.
it's the CBDA oil. So the one that Dr. Phillip normally recommends is the one that's 1,500. That one, Dr. Phillip, if you want to explain it more in detail, why you suggest that one, because I know it's
Yes.
better too.
It's got the highest concentration of CBDA. So this way you can start off with a smaller amount and then you can slowly titrate up. So maybe like a quarter dropper once a day and see how you're kind of feeling. Or you can kind of look at your monitor kind of blood sugars and see how that's working. And then you can slowly go up. But it's the most concentrated, so it's really the most cost effective.
Okay, yes, I definitely want to try that because I go back, for my blood work in October.
Mhm.
So, I took my, the last blood work I have was in April, so April, May, June, July, August. So yes, I go back in 6 months, which is October. So I want to just compare my A1C from April to October.
Okay.
Mhm.
And what's your A1C right now, Alma?
Right now it is, let me check real quick, 1 second.
Because I know with my cousin, they removed his high blood pressure medication. And he's been on the high blood pressure medication for 8 years. And after 6 months, they removed it. So that's good news for him to be using it for 6 months, the medication.
Oh, who was this?
A cousin of mine.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
I'm trying to look, 'cause I have all my paperwork here.
While we're on the subject of the CBDA,
Mhm.
I take it at night and it puts me, I rest. But does it make you sleep? Like I haven't tried it during the day, and I wanted to ask, does it make you drowsy? Should it not?
In smaller doses, it shouldn't. So I take a quarter dropper in the morning, and then I'll take a half a dropper at night. So it could help out with sleep, especially as you get up there, like a half dropper. It can help you out with sleep. If you specifically need help with sleep, we just came out with a new formulated sleep aid that you can try.
No, I take it at night because I take the high blood pressure medication
Mhm.
in the morning.
Mhm.
So I was wondering like if at midday I can take it, but I was afraid to try it because what if it makes me sleepy?
Yeah, it's not going to be like a sleep aid where it's going to put you to sleep. It'll just kind of help facilitate sleep.
Gotcha. Okay. Like I was doing the, I'm doing the fourth of a dropper because I have the 1500.
Okay.
Okay.
Good deal.
I know I take 1/3 in the morning and then 1/3 at night. So it doesn't make me sleepy personally. And I'm sensitive. I believe I'm sensitive to anything. And it might mellow you out, but with the shape and burn and the CBD, it doesn't affect me at all.
Yeah, it's more of a facilitation as opposed to a sleep aid to make you sleepy.
So I'll try it during the day, probably midday, like at work. Because I know that the blood pressure medication is there, but sometimes when I take my blood pressure during the day, it's a little elevated.
Mhm.
So maybe with a CBDA can help out midday.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jody, I can't find my other results, but I know I started out at my A1C was at 5.9.
Okay.
So, and let me see. It actually, and that was in May of 2021. So, oh, okay, here it goes. So it started out at 6.0, and then it went down to 5.7, and then it went back up to 5.9.
Okay.
So, I mean, I guess it's gone down, but then I guess it goes back up and it goes back down. So, um, I guess I'll find out in October once I start this, and hopefully it goes down.
Mhm. So I know we had a member in the diabetes group where her sugar levels were like that, and then all of a sudden they spiked up. So it did go from a point where it would drop, and then it spiked up within a couple months. It spiked up. Then we started working with her, and then she's no longer a diabetic. So it does, like, I know that there's a study out there, right, Dr. Phillip, that they're doing where they can predict it 10 years prior to it. Is that correct?
Yeah, so there's other tests that you can do, like a C-peptide level or an insulin level, and that'll give an idea about your insulin resistance, if you will. A1C is kind of late to the party, if you will, as far as predicting. So if you're between 6 and 5.7, you're either in the middle or towards the low end of pre-diabetes. So chances are you're probably insulin resistant, which means that you have an underlying autoimmune issue. And that's where we're thinking that the CBDA helps out, is with that insulin resistance. Are you taking medications right now?
No, no, because my doctor doesn't want me to start any medications because she tells me if I change my eating habits,
Mhm.
she's like, change your eating habits, work out. Um, she's like, I know that we can bring this down. So she
Absolutely.
doesn't want to start me on any medications.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So remember that A1C is an extrapolation or kind of like an overview of your blood sugar for the past 90 days. So if your blood test is October 8th, which is exactly 3 months from today, then you may not see the exact results that you want because you haven't been doing everything that you wanted to do for 3 months solid. So you may only see a little bit of a change because you've been doing everything right for about 4 to 6 weeks. So all that to say, don't get discouraged if it doesn't drop like a stone because everything is over a 90-day period.
Okay. All right.
Are you doing finger sticks or any type of occasional blood sugar monitoring?
No,
Okay.
no, she
Because
just get my blood draw every 6 months.
okay, that would be the only thing that you would see a continual decline on is if you were checking your blood sugar by a finger stick or some type of remote monitoring device.
Yeah, no.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
So you'll see some type of change, but again, don't be discouraged if it's not 100% perfect.
Okay. Thank you, Doc.
You're welcome.
Oh, one more question. Now, would that help with the cholesterol as well? Because I know I have high cholesterol as well. Let me see. I think it's my cholesterol is at so which one? So I have the HDL. Is that? Oh no, the cholesterol is 229.
Okay,
So
so that's total. What's the LDL?
LDL is 134.
Okay, so it'll help out indirectly because again, it's going to help out with the autoimmune type issues. So it's going to help the liver to work a little bit better. The cell UV will help the liver to work a little bit better. However, and then obviously lifestyle. With all that said, if genetically you're predisposed to producing more cholesterol than the average person, then again, you may not see a dramatic drop. But those aren't dangerous levels. They just need to be addressed.
Okay. Now I have another question. So you say that this is like an autoimmune. Now I had vitiligo that I got, I think I was like 34 years old.
Mhm.
So which it just happened. And so I had gone to a dermatologist and they told me, oh, um, it's just hereditary. I mean, is it? I mean, I don't know. I mean, from what I read, from when I Google it, it says it's like an autoimmune, something to do with your body and it's attacking itself. I don't know. So could that be if I was to like take something that would help with my autoimmune?
Yeah. So the reason why most physicians kind of do the cop out and say that it's hereditary, what they really mean that you're inheriting your parents' lifestyle, if you will. That's what it meant by hereditary. So I've seen people get better by following a gluten-free or low inflammatory diet because that helps the body heal. So if you help the gut to heal and if you help with boosting immune system, you may see a difference.
And that's what I've been trying to do, like buying stuff that's gluten free, because I'm like, okay, well, let's do this maybe I can buy stuff, anything that's gluten free, um, to help with my autoimmune um, disorder. Because according to what I've been reading, I mean that's how vitiligo. It's an autoimmune, something to do with the autoimmune system. So yeah.
Exactly. So, and you read that correctly, where the body is kind of attacking itself. So that's why we try to get the gut as healthy as it can, because that's the body's primary defense for defending against things that you either eat or drink. The secondary defense is your lungs by breathing in. So the more purer, or the better the food and water that you eat and drink, the better off you're going to be.
Okay. Thank you, Dr.
You're welcome. Good questions.
Jim, do you have any questions?
No, Jovi, I'm all good.
You're all good? Okay. How about you, Maribel?
Yeah, I think she's still muted.
Mhm.
So next Friday, I was asked to do a clinic consult, so I won't be able to meet up with you all. That would be the 15th, but the 22nd we can resume.
Okay. So cancel the 15th.
I
And
mean,
then,
you all can meet. Unfortunately, I just won't be able to.
no, I'll do it. I'll do the 15th for all of us.
Yeah, good deal.
And are we still on for the 19th for the World Prayer, Dr. Phillip?
Uh,
I have it on my calendar.
Yeah, let me just check my calendar.
Okay.
Yep, I got it.
Okay, perfect.
7 my time, 9 your time. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Yep, we're good.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Any other
Well,
questions, you
this is
guys?
exciting.
I know.
Very cool. Very cool. Good deal. Okay, so if something comes up over the weekend, Joby, let me know. If not, then are we going to do a Zoom on Monday with Gail? Want to do that?
Yes. So I know she was asking about numbers, about the company and how many years. She was also asking in reference about, she's looking to see what are the benefits of the immune cell UV Super 7 and also the CBD oil, and what are the benefits that everyone's getting from that. So I know that she has those. I did explain to her that it has been dropping a lot of the A1Cs for the diabetics. And I did
Yeah.
also tell her about my numbers as well with all of my blood tests, that it drastically dropped everything. So I
Okay,
did explain that to her. I know she's more science driven, so she would
okay,
like to see the overall science of it.
sure.
So if you need me to
Mm.
put up any slides or anything like that, I can put that up for that day if you want.
Okay,
So we can do that. What else? You know, I'm getting her the numbers for the business part of it because she's looking into the business part of it as well. So she is interested in the business part. So I know like with Kayani, she's had a big group, in other words. So
okay,
we can go from there. And I can we can go more in detail about it.
okay, cool. Very cool. Very cool. Sounds good.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll reconvene with the group on the 22nd.
The 22nd, yes.
Yeah.
All right,
Cool.
Dr. Phillip.
Okay, thank you all.
Thank
Have a great
you.
weekend.
You too.
Thank you, Dr.
Thanks.
You as well. Bye.
Okay, bye.
You have a nice day.
Thank you.
Thank you.